Okay, this is another video for the classic series. This is the Sennheiser IE 80. This is, I believe, a single dynamic 10mm driver with an adjustable bass tuning dial, pretty sure. I heard these years ago and have not heard them since, but I was interested in going back, looking at some of the stuff that was popular a few years ago and comparing it to what is now. I'm a believer that new is not necessarily better. Sometimes true, sometimes not. So let me go ahead and open this up. Okay, opening it up is pretty much flipping the top right here. Open this up. Let me get that out of the way. Got a plastic cover. Yeah. Okay. Option 1 was just chuck the whole thing up against the fucking wall. And then option 2 is take this tape off. Which is probably better than chucking it up against the fucking wall. But what the fuck? What in the fuck? Yeah, hold on a second. Holy shit. Moments away from stomping the fuck out of this thing. Okay, family-friendly channel coming back at you right now. Just forget about those swear words you just heard. I'm starting to notice a pattern. I remember now that a few years ago they used tape a lot. And they don't do that now because I really don't run into unboxings where I start to want to smash stuff. But this has happened like with almost every 2-3-year-old IM that I've done. They just tape the shit out of stuff. And the blood pressure rises, things start passing through your head, like would it be awesome to just pan the camera and start smashing it off the wall, because I mean, people love drama. And hey, did you see that video where that dude was opening the Sennheisers and he just snapped? Started smashing it? What a moron. Go check that video out. Okay. And it looks like this is wrapped up too. Yep. Is this still going on in the industry, or is I'm just so much the chi-fi thing? Another one of those videos where I'm so hungry for lunch. I gotta put it down for a second. Let's take a look at something I can deal with. This is apparently designed for somebody, so it's got the name on it. There's correctly, and no, push it down, no. It's from 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's that Enigma thing. It's here to judge me and to stimulate intelligent life, to spawn in my brain so that brain cells start to replicate and my IQ goes up. I don't even want to stomp on it anymore. Just all this tape and stuff. God help me, please. Don't help me. There's more important people to help, but holy crap. Okay. Cable's not bad. I believe when this came out, this was fairly pricey. I think it can be had for like $250 right now. Yeah, we got more cable stuff. rotate that up. I think I knocked it while I was battling the Enigma box. It's going to be some simple thing that I'm almost scared to even do because I feel stupid. Is this removable? I hope it is because I just pulled on it really hard. It is, and it's like proprietary, so pretty much worthless, actually. And there's the adjustable. I got a weird feeling that that adjustable tool is inside there. This shiny glass version of the Enigma box would be better if it had that stuff inside of it. Tips. Ghetto ear hooks. A clip. How about that screwdriver to adjust the... No. Okay. Looks... Oh. Oh. Now just so you can see how my brain collected that. That looks like an abnormal edge. There's no right logical reason for that to be there unless it separates. And the point of that is, oh shit, there it is. Okay, there's my tool. No, I think it is. It is. And then inside here is what? My dope. Hide my weed in here. I don't know. And what is that? That looks different from that. Okay, those may be the same. No, those are not the same. I don't know what the hell that is. This is the adjustable tool, though. Or cleaner. No, that's the tool. Okay. That's all I need. And give me some tips. Give me tips. Give me tips. I'll take... That's huge. I'll go with the huge one. Oh. That one. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, yay. Quite stoked. These actually sound really nice. I have not touched the bass dial yet. I'm listening to Ramble On from the Mothership album by Led Zeppelin. Let me go ahead and... I'm still recovering mentally from that whole thing. Let me try some rumors. Gold Dust Woman. Give me a second here. That sounds vocal forward for females. I guess for vocals at all. This doesn't have a... Hold on a second. No, she's got plenty of volume. Everything actually does. These are fairly easy to drive. I had to turn this down a little bit. Never does it on the first try. It's like a double tap thing or something. Michael Jackson, want to be starting something. Let me get to that. That came in pretty loud and clear. because I came into the game as a bass head, a lot of people wrecked this and said, you know, turn the bass up, and I haven't messed with the bass and I'm not going to, but there's a lot of detail on these Sennheisers, and that sounded about as clear as I've heard it. So for details it sounds great. Let me listen to the gate announcement on the Run by Pink Floyd, which has a woman probably at an airport, and she's announcing people for their passport to get ready to board at gate. The amount of what she says and how much you can catch is directly related. I got 20% left. I will go. Okay, here we go. On the Run. Give me a second here. The Michael Jackson was about as clear as I've heard it, and this gate announcement was spectacular. And this is a woman's voice that is behind a microphone and somewhat distant, and it's really hard to catch on a lot of gear what she's saying. I caught almost all of it with this. This is one of those videos where I start out, like I said, I was swearing, I wanted to throw these against the wall. These were made what year? And comparing these to a lot of stuff that I've got right now that have come recently, detail retrieval of these is exceptional. These are really nice. I think people who are like audiophiles and Sennheiser must have liked this, but maybe preferred not to mess with the bass style. Don't know. I'm not a member of the community of fans of this item, but this, if you're into details, two things that I use to check it, and everything always has an issues with one or the other. This did both of them fantastic. That was reasonably low volume too. She sounded very clear. These are nice. Would I wreck these? I would actually. I'm going to make a list of non-chi-fi, and then I'm going to integrate them as an overall list. I know what you're thinking. List. Fuck your list, bro. You know what I mean? It's people are going to ask you which do you think is better, so just to kind of get in front of that, make a list, and then they can check for themselves. So it's got its purpose to cut down on questions, which I don't mind questions, but if someone says what's better, which do you like better, A or B? Well, if I got A over B, then the answer is A, and you can see that for yourself. These sound stunningly. I imagine these as a bass headset because they were wrecked to me because of the dial, and now I'm listening to them and they've got a great amount of... Is this just a regular PET? The EX1000s are my favorite dynamic driver. Period. I think these are very, very good, actually. In the old school OG DD realm, this is a very nice set. I like it a lot. I wreck it. I'll try to place it on my list as I continue with my classics. There is another wave of chi-fi stuff coming. So if you're here and you started subbing to my channel because I was doing not easy to find and getting stuff quickly, that's going to be restarting as the Chinese holidays approach. So stay tuned. I'm kind of enjoying this trip into the past as far as what was popular. The JVCs, Yamaha, that's a newer version. This set. These are really good. And not pausing and listening music while you guys watch, kind of, I guess that might not be cool for some of you, but some of you like it. So I think I'm going to stick with that, because I don't need to listen to a whole song. I need to listen to certain parts of it just to give a brief impression. So I'm out. These sound really good, and everybody loved tape. a few years ago, and they don't so much anymore because the tape is expensive, because people got pissed off. I don't know. As an unboxer, I think I would have had a lot of stress 5 years ago, and I don't have that much stress nowadays. That's one weird side note comparing now to the past. They don't tape the shit out of stuff. These are quite nice. I like these a lot. I'm not a big Sen fan, but I like these, and I'm out.